I felt really fortunate getting to attend the branding at the Stoddart family's Crooked Creek Ranch. It's in southeastern Oregon in the high desert, and the way they work is called Rodear. It's unlike any branding I've ever photographed, and I've been to quite a few. They go to where the cattle live, in the big wide open, and work them without any fences. You can see for miles in any direction, and there are no fences. There are hardly any roads. It seems a way of working that not many folks use, so I thought I had better interview Dave.
Well, I'm Dave Stoddart. I'm here at Crooked Creek Ranch. My family owns this ranch in southeastern Oregon in the desert country. We run cows on about pretty close to 500,000 acres of federal leased land, BLM ground. Rodear itself is just a gathering of cattle, but we hold them horseback. When you got a bunch of cows rodeared, if there's a lot of dust and a lot of noise, it's probably not going too good. Most of the time, if you got a good crew, and a good crew is a quiet crew, and they move around pretty easy, and just know how to read the cattle and keep everything under control. We get a good crew from our neighbors. We got some really good neighbors, and Jack and Ed Dowell, they come and help us all the time. We go help them and their kids. They're really good ropers. Those guys they're just artists. It's a pleasure to watch guys like that rope. They use, and we do too, I do anyway, use a riata most of the time because you can throw it farther. They got a lot more life to them than a synthetic rope that they have now, and they have some weight to them. They carry better. Out of Rodear, you got room, and it's a lot more peaceful, a lot less stressful for a horse outside than in a confined corral. And it's the same thing with the cattle. You can just see how they're just freer and looser, just way more relaxed in a Rodear situation than in a corral situation. People are amazed at how well our cattle hold, because these are pretty much wild cows. They're out year-round, and the cows a lot of times are laying around, depending on the weather, chewing their cud or something, and their calves will be standing around there, and you're just taking them to the fire, and they don't get too wound up. I think they know they're free too. In anybody's brandings, it's even if they brand in, most people brand in corrals or whatever, but you go to a branding, go to the neighbors, it's tradition that they feed you. But we never let anybody eat until we're done. you feed them before you're done, then everybody wants to just take a nap. So.
Well, the cattle are branded and the Rodear is over. By the time I got back to cow camp, the horses had been turned out and Reuben and Grace were hard at play. It became really apparent to me that these people don't go to work. They live on their ranches fully and take care of business. It's simply called life.